You sit down to eat. The plate looks ordinary. Then the food speaks. A soft voice from your meal. You freeze. What would you feel in that moment? What if every apple, carrot, and sandwich could speak before you take a bite? Not horror, a simple voice, a question, a pause. How would children react? Would they listen or shrug it off? Would adults change how they teach meals? Would a voice from food shape early habits? Restaurants would change. Staff would train for new steps. Menus might include consent lines. Chefs might rethink recipes. Dining would become a different experience. If food could speak, laws would follow. Regulators would ask questions about rights, labeling, and consent. We would debate where responsibility lies. Marketing would change. Brands might add voices to ads. Packaging could show messages from products. Supermarkets might add quiet sections for silent shopping. Farming would adapt. Demand might shift toward crops seen as silent. Technology might monitor plant responses. Farming policy and labor would shift with new priorities. Plants already respond to stimuli. They signal with chemistry and movement. This thought experiment borrows that fact. But a speaking voice is fictional. The global food industry would face shifts. Supply chains, pricing, and demand patterns would change. Some products might rise in value. Others could lose demand. Would guilt change habits? Would a voice make you pause or rethink a choice? Or would hunger and habit keep most patterns the same? Some would listen more. Some would ignore. Education could shift. Children might grow up with new norms. Societies would sort new values. Policy debates would focus on welfare, truth in advertising, and consent. New standards would balance ethics with practical needs. Science would explore whether voices could exist and what they would mean. Research would separate fact from fiction while guiding policy. So what would you do if your meal spoke before you ate it? Would you change your choices, your rules, your habits? Would we still eat the same way if our food had a voice?